sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guy's sitting pretty, 5-1 through 6 games. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys coming off their byes, so they should be fresh and ready to get after it. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week, those obviously have to be eliminated, and that was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, he did throw 3 touchdown passes.
And they got the win.
So I think it was a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives. The win being first and foremost. Now he's just got to eliminate those interceptions.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Ready.
On the draw, Robinson. Able to avoid him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it, but a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Liking 18.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Falcons at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
This pass is caught by Rendon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
A gain of 12. And the Falcons first down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Go.
Off play action. King. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. You look at this Raiders defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group didn't get pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
16 yards. First down.
That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way you press the hole, absolutely perfect.
70 Lions.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
10 at the 19-yard line.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, You go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He was taken down at the 10.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on a field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. It's a big play there for Vegas. 42 yards from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Off the play fake. Garner. Well, that's to the left sideline and incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking out the #1 overall offense in the league.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
A 4-yard gain brings up
the field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Ready. Count.
There we go. Here's Jeanty. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. A first carry for Tyler Algier. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Well, this defense for the Raiders very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Looking to throw. King got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Okay.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
70 Timberwolves.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Falcons first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
An option handoff given to Harris. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Mustang 19.
From the gun on 3rd down, King working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Falcons.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. Here's 2nd and 3.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19.
Again, it's Robinson. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are able to stretch out their lead. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter.
Falcons 10.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. And able to get this out to the 25. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for...
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
On first down, it's Genty. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Garner. His pass caught at the 4. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They've got it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Garner. And it's caught. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
On 4th down, Garner. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 77.
Starting the drive with Algier. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard into the 36.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. Give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. King. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. King from the gun on 3rd down. And the Raiders have got him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Taking it about the 16. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Garner. He finds his man. Complete. That's Shepard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
10 at the 36-yard line.
77.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. 2nd quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert!
Now a handoff to Genty. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stack him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
2nd and 15. And his throw here is incomplete.
Reporter guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Shepard. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. And he's run well here in the first half of the season, no doubt. You can see the graphic. NFL leader in rushing coming into the weekend. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
You're not. Liking 18. Motion, KC.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
Liking 18.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Into the hands of London. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. King. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. That is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Off play action. Garner. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Keanu Benton, the one who got in to bury him. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
The Raiders on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 15. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. And now he's with every potential turnover. They're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Have to review the play.
Well, not exactly the way that they drew it up, partner, but certainly not going to complain because the end result, touchdown.
A great outcome for the offensive side, but a crushing play defensively. You make a quick stop, force a fumble, only to see them take the fumble all the way in for 6 points. Now the challenge becomes not getting down and going out and continuing to make plays and hoping the ball bounces your way the next time.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Raiders have regained the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Atlanta now coming out on the field. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. King. Over the middle, caught by London. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's London. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Raiders' 47-yard line.
Back to throw again. Throws right back to London, complete again. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Harris running straight ahead. They'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Here we go. 60.
Robinson will try to pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And his kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Looking to throw. Garner. That's complete into the hands of Myers. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
They'll look to throw again. It's Myers again with another catch. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
That's a gain of 4.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
But that wound up backfiring. Instead of handing it to your workhorse fullback or running back, they went quarterback sneak, and now they have to punt it away.
Here we go, strike!
They're going to try and throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The run straight ahead with Genty. He's got it to the 43 here.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
At the 43-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 21. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
21-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. They'll get this out to Genty. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 17.
Back to throw. Garner. Open man is Myers. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Genty. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Genty trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. And the Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. 2nd and 1. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers there to make the grab. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw. King. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Here's King from the gun on 3rd down. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Gets past one man. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.